some decent quality. I just hope my microphone's working. Jeez. I really hope my microphone's working. God dang it. Is it worth even trying bothering? It should be working. I'm just gonna assume that it's working. God damn it. This sucks. Whatever. Fuck it. It's gotta be working. If it's not, I'm gonna sue you, YouTube. Fucking idiots. God. I don't know about you guys, but it's been one very short, very soon, very hellish fucking day. The very second I fucking woke up, I was like, yeah, I want out. This is gonna be the worst day ever, isn't it? Seems like that is the case. That was fun, lighting this thing like 400 fucking times to try to get this fucking shit lit. That was fun. I like wind. I fucking hate wind. Just kidding. Everything about wind nowadays, ever since 2020, everything about wind on all levels, every meaning of the word wind, human activity, wind, human momentum, all of it fucking bullshit nonsense spewed out of Satan's fucking left ass crack. Getting to the point where I just about hate almost every single fucking person I've come across in the last 3 fucking years, ever since the coronavirus began. I fucking hate all of you. You're so lost. You have no idea what the right answers are. You're not even fucking close to the fucking right answers. All this shit, it's not just a matter of mask or not. It's a matter of our entire government being a corrupt fucking organization of a bunch of freak fucking idiots who are trying to make you go brain dead for the last 3 fucking years so that you would never actually recognize how much you're getting fucked in the fucking ass every single fucking retarded stupid day of your slave life. Every single day your slave fucking lives, you're just getting fucked in the ass, and you're compromising yourself. Every step of the way, you're compromising yourself and calling that some type of devotion to a higher thing. But you have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea. You're only devoting yourself to a fucking corporation. You're not devoting yourself to God. You might find a piece of selflessness in the process, but that's not all. God, it's like that is what life is about. But there are 10 trillion different ways to do that, and we act like the only way to do that is to work for some corporation and sell your entire life away, your entire fucking life in this reality. You know, we're all each a character that was supposed to play a fucking role in this world. Instead, you're just sitting behind a fucking counter with the Starbucks cap on, fucking, you know, being the little star of your own little show in your own little fucking corner of fucking goddamn nowhere, where you're not ever able to actually allowed to actually speak your mind. You have to compromise. You have to water it down. You gotta pretend like the things that really matter don't matter, or at least partially don't matter. And, you know, just not drown. Of course, don't drown. That you don't want to drown, but while you're underwater, I'm pretty sure you're drowning, and you should probably try to surface at some point. I'm having fun though. We're all supposed to learn to live for something beyond ourselves. but we should be able to have a choice as to what that is. What we devote our entire fucking life to, we should be able to have a fucking choice, niggas. Have the option of not. So that we could say that we actually chose to. Oh, we got the option of not. It's just you're gonna be suffering at the boot of our, you know, world takeover shit. You're not allowed to own fucking land. I wasn't trying to own this land in the first place. I was never trying to pretend that one could own land in the first place. I was just trying to have a home. Uh, I can't take it, man. So, you just wake up and then you're like, wow, a bunch of stupid things just happened. A bunch of really annoying, very, like, knife to my brainy type fucking just make me suicidal ass bunch of bullshit happens. Oh, I guess that at least I know that I'm in reality now. Of course, reality being this shithole hell, and my dreams being this totally heaven-like thing. My dreams being the best thing ever, and then I come back to this reality. It's just like, I want to kill myself. Never going to. It needs to be said, because it needs to be said. Because people will just try to take advantage of that and make it seem like I killed myself at some point in my fucking life because I talk all the time about shit like that. But I just never will. Never will fucking kill myself. It's impossible. I've had worse experiences than I've ever even talked about, and I didn't kill myself after it. So now I just know I'm never going to. No matter how much I fucking want to. It's crazy. My life was so shitty. My life was so shitty. I can literally say that I should have killed myself, like, at, like, 5 years old or, like, 10 years old. Should have. And then I got all like these pedophiles in town coming around and making a grand deal of a problem where no problem existed, trying to get me to literally fight him. It seemed like he wanted to die or something. And hey, let me explain something that happened last fucking night. I was standing out in front of a 7-Eleven, like eating some ramen. Doggy. I was out eating some ramen in front of a 7-Eleven, and this dude pulls up with his dog. He's got like this little Rudolph light on the back of it. It's like this red light on the back of the dog. It was cute. And he goes inside. I'm a dog person, so like whatever. I really love dogs, and I just go over and I'm just talking to the thing. I didn't touch it once. I'm just talking to it. He seemed like very traumatized. I'm not surprised at that guy being the owner. And then that guy comes out and he's like, "Don't ever touch my dog. What are you doing? Get away." I was like, I didn't touch your dog. I didn't touch him. And then for the next 10 minutes, he still has just as much of a problem with me uh, walking away, telling me to come over into the street away from the property to fight. And it's like, dude, this guy was like 70 years old. I could have broken his neck in a fucking goddamn without even trying. And he's just like balls to the wall. He definitely had a gun or a knife. There's no way he'd be that ballsy when he's just a fucking old fucking cripple like that. And I doubt he was even in a war or anything. And just entirely being the problem himself. And, as much as I wanted to just destroy him and remove him from the face of the fucking planet, I didn't. Life had been going good for the past couple days, like really good for the past couple days, and all of a sudden I didn't want to tamper with that. Like my life was turning around, it was getting better, and this motherfucker tried basically to just get me imprisoned or some shit by kicking his fucking ass. And it's like, regardless of it all, I wish I did. I wish I did. Because I would have a little bit of dignity left in me. I actually stand up for what I believe in and do what I see as right. And that motherfucker, he was like straight up, practically, basically, literally threatening me, saying, oh, you won't like me the next time I see you, man. You won't like me. I was like, well, what's gonna be new? I mean, I already fucking hate the absolute shit out of who you're being. I mean, you got a level higher than this. Like, if I don't like you, then I'm just gonna have to actually kick your to the way you're trying to fucking say, to the extent you're trying to say, you're saying you can be worse than this. Then I guess I suppose I'll have to kick your fucking ass then. But of course, he was literally saying something along the lines of an actual threat. And, like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I was supposed to call the cops. I was supposed to call the cops right there. He threatened me to call the cops. What I'm supposed to do is whip his fucking ass so that he never comes around while I'm asleep or something and fucks with me. I'm supposed to fucking kill him. But I can't because the fucking prison systems. He's literally, obviously, a pedophile. Literally, obviously, a pedophile. And then on top of it, all this shit he's doing, I don't care if your wife just died. You don't do some shit like that. You don't do what he was doing. It's like I'm just not trying to get in trouble right now. What's all that's on the table right now? Too much. Too much on the table right now. Oh, where do I keep putting my shirts? Got a nice new phone though. I hope you all will be enjoying the quality upgrade. It's a bit exciting for me. Certainly with the speakers this phone has. It's got some fucking sweet fucking speakers. I got like absolute surround sound as if I have like an actual setup. Me being a musician who plays music all the time, that's a great thing. I need to affirm my gratitudes to myself in the morning. That's what I need to start doing. What am I grateful for? I need to start saying that in the morning. It's a real thing, y'all. Reach gratitude by morning. And truly, as far as I found, the best way to live is to teach yourself as much as you teach the world around you. Remind yourself, rather, remind the world as much as you remind yourself. Teach the world as much as you teach yourself. Here comes all the wind again. Now that I'm rolling another joint. I'm having fun though. Artificial weather up the yin. All these chemtrails that are now being publicly, non-secretively used on the population. Oh, I mean the clouds that obviously sink down towards the population afterwards. Now also 50 countries are doing this also. Now they finally came out with it, declassified it or some such, and are teaching it in like these little fucking advertisements, you know, like minute or two long advertisements. They're trying to make it all seem like fun or something, and make it all seem ingenious. Oh, look how genius we are. We're pouring chemicals onto ourselves to make sure the sun doesn't turn us to a crisp. Hey, we're genii. I can see your genius, man. Where is it? I can't find it. I can see your genius. I can see you, genus. A genus incubus. As long as we're incubed and engened, I'd say we're on the right track. As long as you keep letting them fuck up our DNA, we're probably doing alright. Probably. Just keep letting them fuck up your DNA. We'll be all good in the morning. It'll be all good in the morning. You know what, guys? I really am jealous. You know, first thing I would love to hear every day I wake up in my life, except for a couple days every once in a while. What I would love to hear is just a giant, flaring, blaring, fucking horrible fucking digital noise. That's what I want to wake up to. I'm jealous, guys. Moreover, I want to wake up being in a rush to not be late so I don't get hand slapped. To make sure that everyone thinks I really give a shit about this stupid crap that I'm only doing for a paycheck. And as we convince people to think that I give a crap, they all of a sudden feel like they need to give a crap about the stupid corporation's success. Oh, the corporation, These corporations dominating my lives. I gotta respect them. These corporations keep funding the destruction of the consciousness of my children. So I guess I gotta keep showing them the respect of serving their fucking asses with my entire fucking life. Because I have no idea why the fuck I'm alive. I hate everyone. You're all retarded. You're the retards. You're gonna make fun of homeless people for being intelligent enough to be like, this shit is retarded? Selling my life day by day, morning to night. Some stupid bullshit like this. Well, you know, if the quest is to truly make our lives more meaningful, I'm pretty sure signing our children and our grandchildren and their grandchildren up for a lifetime of slavery alongside ours is probably not the best, most foresighted way to do things. Trying to provide your family a life through being a slave of the system, well, you're just guaranteeing that they're gonna be a slave of the fucking system also. Their whole lives. And then, you know, maybe just struck the luck you've been finding of having that next generation of child grow up to become a millionaire with just some random crazy invention that actually made it. The invention, yeah, oh yeah, the inventions that make it, huh? I wonder, what's America, what's America's stance on that 300 mile per gallon car that they banned like 10 fucking years ago? What's America's stance on that? We don't need 300 mile per gallon cars. We have wars and the best army on the planet. Army that is specialized in stealing the main fucking things of another country. Be it peace or fucking oil. It's gonna be America. Is it gonna be America? Are we gonna take over and dominate the whole fucking planet like we're doing currently? Or are we gonna stop our fucking goddamn shitwad psychopathic fucking overlords and destroy them before they ruin everything, not just all of our fucking individual lives, but the entire foundation of existence at all? It's gonna be fucking lab rats. It's gonna be. If you knew that you were a lab rat, wouldn't you kind of be pissed off? Or would you just get turned on because you're that much of a fucking lab rat? It's gonna take you. What is it gonna take? That's gonna take more than talking. Certainly gonna take a little bit more than talking nowadays. And now that everyone's so fucking psychotic. And it's funny, it's not okay that our opinions differ, or that our idea of a truth differs, because truth is inarguable fact. Truth is inarguable. You can discuss it, you can phrase it better. And surely what keeps going on is people are so full of lies on one end and so full of truth on the other, and other people are so full of truth. There's people full of lies, people full of truth, and then when they meet and talk, everything, oh, I disagree because putting a diaper on your face, that is safety. See, because... And then, I explained to him, well, you're guaranteeing your own self-destruction by putting that thing on. So when you're putting it on yourself and you tell someone else to put it on, you're making both of yourselves commit self-destruction. So when you try to call that safety, just because a bunch of pedophiles who rule this country told you it was safety, and just because, what was it? Oh, Nazi Germany, who forfeited freedom in the name of safety. Nazi Germany put fluoride in the water system. What was it? Nazi Germany, who was a bunch of fascists. The problem is you're all a bunch of fascists and you don't realize that you're fascists. A fascist doesn't realize, nor care if he ever did realize, that he was fascist. Because his judgments which he holds so close to heart, his judgments of the people that he fascistly wants out. Jesus. See, okay, look, I'm smoking weed. There are people who might smell this a mile off and be like, where is that coming from? Get it out of here. What's going on? We gotta report someone. We can smell some weed. Blaring fascist. Not only is he negatively, absolutely 100% reacting the wrong way, so as to negatively afflict people around him worse than anything that the input would have done, aka the smell of weed. They're creating a problem where there was none. They're creating a problem where there was none. The funny thing is, of course we're destroying nature. Of course we're destroying nature because we don't respect it at all, because we're banning it from existence. We're banning its magical productions. And ending up unable to respect nature so as to not destroy it or outlaw it. They literally banned us from being able to go into nature when a contagion hit the country. What is that going to help? That's going to help nothing. It's going to inflict us. It's going to make things worse and also force us, which is what it was for, to wear masks, to put diapers on our faces. To make it make sense in the first place so that they could just keep doing it. Oh, the next wave's out. Time to get ready for the next vaccination. Put your diapers back on your faces because you're all fucking retarded brain dead lab rats, so you're going to do it anyways, right? Yeah. we're in with the ends. I'm not gonna be exiled from my clique from disagreeing. Having the brains to recognize that this is fucking retarded. I'm not gonna be exiled for showing that I still have a brain in my fucking body. Since nobody has a brain, I gotta act normal by not having a brain myself. How can I fit in, man? I love flies. Funny thing about majority of the population is becoming a bunch of watchers over the last 2 years. It's becoming a bunch of straight up toxic as it fucking gets watchers. Hey, this guy's not being all dandy anymore. I wonder what happened. It mustn't be for me staring at him for the last 20 minutes. No, definitely not. He's just a sour little puss. And I'm better now. I mean, I always was better. Yeah. Hey, ladies. Say that now that guy's down and out of the count because I was staring at him for the last 30 minutes absorbing what he does because I'm a fucking parasitical watcher. Now I'm feeling all tough inside. Oh, y'all ladies go hell. Hell's real amazing. Oh, the best, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm so not ugly that my mom was just like, you're beautiful. Don't listen to what that other kids say. You're beautiful. I love your buck teeth. I love your widow's peak balding. Sick of jealous folk. And jealous people, they just need to die already. They literally just need to die already. I don't mean, we're all prone to jealousy. I just mean like the people who are, only fucking jealous, and if they ever come around me, it's just all just hate and sabotage. They just need to get the fuck off this planet. In the ground, buried. This is so lame. They have no idea how many of my relationships that they fucked up doing that stupid, retarded shit. Which, of course, that was their demonic goal. And then they also lost the prize themselves because they're a piece of shit. Gatorade. Something to drink. Still going with you. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather not spawn the worst winter we've ever experienced by continuing to use chemtrails, continuing to use weather manipulated chemicals sprayed into the atmosphere by plane. Intentionally, once a conspiracy, practically fact, but theory, now the government's literally admitting they're doing it. They're literally admitting that they're manipulating the fucking weather. And why would they be doing that? Oh, because the sun is really toasty now, isn't it? Now that we've set up these, was it? Right when it started being really extra stupid hot. Oh, the fucking 5G towers. When it really started to be stupid fucking hot, aka, microwaves and gamma rays becoming the landscape. It's just, for all you guys with small minds, a microwave, picture a microwave, this is a microwave, but expanded to the entire fucking landscape of the fucking whole fucking country. And then gamma rays also, you got a gamma ray microwave, expand that to the size of the landscape of the country and the whole any country that has 5G now, which is most countries, even though I don't think half of those countries are even fucking civilized. A recorder. I hate that word now. Civilized. Civilized this nigga. Nerf this. That's what civilized this means. It means nerf this. Fuck, I was Gatorade. I just don't understand why it's like I'm the only fucking person on the planet capable of noticing these very obvious stupidly obvious things that sense only because no one else notices them. I'm like, sometimes semi-conflicted about bringing things up. Sometimes, beautiful girl walking down the street, she's got a mask on. Take that diaper off your face, you fucking retard. That's what I want to say to her. That's the uncompromised render version of what I want to say to her. Take the fucking diaper off your face. You look retarded. I've said that to a couple. And I'm pretty sure, in the context of a life, they benefited. And then, instantly after, I would just start talking to the wind in the street and anyone else who might listen about how putting a diaper on your face is it's only guaranteeing your own self-destruction. Safety, that's a very far off thing. Practically impossible on the material level, because this world, if you guys are able to realize how much of a part of things, if not this whole world's based around gods, it's sort of like the dust end of a war going on between gods currently, not in the past. And a lot of people, like, the best theories would be like, oh, this universe was spawned from a battle of the gods long ago. But no, that battle never ended. We are just like the fungi that grew at the edge of the whole fucking thing. And our lives are so pitiful and basically such a bunch of jokes because the world doesn't revolve around us. It revolves around gods and the battle that's going on between them. it's not entirely just that, you know. God is very blessing, you know, like, say, an argument's going on between Satan and God, and Satan's like, he says something, and then God's like, well, let me prove you wrong. But I guess I'd have to go into the specific. It's like something sort of Bible-esque of, you know, just Job, or who was it? I think it was Job. And it was like, Satan was like, oh, Job is only happy because of because of the natural blessings he basically birthed him with. And he was like, oh yeah? And Satan was, you know, like, yeah, he would curse you. He would curse his own creator if you let me have my way with him for a little while. And just shit like that. And then, you know, like, he attacks Job, and all this shit happens. But truly, in the end, it was about Job. It was about Job and transforming his life. Our destiny is entwined in the mix of that whole, like, you know, we're at the edge of the battle of the gods, but everything that would be happening would be pushing us in a direction, motivating us in a direction, compelling us to float in a direction that we find through that experience. Really, everyone just needs to watch the anime Bleach. That would solve everyone's fucking problems. The universe is not, you know, you're not gonna truly get what you want, what you truly want, by seeking it. They're about going about obtaining it, you know, like, oh, I want a woman, I want money so that I can have a home and anything, or let's just say I want a woman. I will go through the whole system to hopefully someday end up with just that one me. And that's your carrot the whole time. Well, no wonder your life was so meaningless through and through. If you don't go about it like that, you can go about it like, you know, be the fucking hero in any single situation, every time. It cares about the rewards. It cares about the fucking anything. And the only way you could have been doing it right is if you didn't truly or utterly care about the rewards in the first place. And at least the rewards of that like demons want. All different types of rewards. There's rewards of understanding. There's rewards of wisdom. There's rewards of knowledge. There are rewards of transformation. There are rewards of peace. And those are all sort of part of the same thing. I guess that was intentional. Fuck. Fell over myself. Tripped on my own 2 feet. Sometimes I feel like I'm not, but I am. Sometimes I feel like I'm not when I am. self-doubt and self-fucking-hate, nigga. You ever feel like you aren't when you actually were? Self-doubt, self-hate, self-confliction, and at worst, a big problem. A big, big problem, because if you don't mean to do something and you're doing it still, on that side of the spectrum of what I said before. But if you're like me, and through self-hate and self-doubt, you feel like you aren't being well, properly, being good, being, or just like being, manifesting, feeling like you are passionate when you feel like you're being passionate. Just know that you're basically like shedding your body. It's a good thing that you are undergoing. Reaching higher things. There are higher things above any single normal way of being that sometimes we just coast in that normal way of being and, never find higher things. Never find higher, like, things shining through you. That's the best way to put it. As far as I've found so far in my life today. You know what works for me? Motivating myself to be able to play video games so that I end up integrating myself into this shithole society. That is the only option that we gave each other to be able to integrate. And, like for you guys, it's, I gotta uphold my parents' wants of me and all my family. I gotta make sure they don't think I'm a loser or a freak. And then you're just stuck in their bullshit for the rest of your life. And no, for me, I want to play fucking Halo, and fucking like Fortnite and shit, and just fucking stream that shit, and fucking be hilarious, and be a genius, and be really good at the fucking game. And Dark Souls, I would definitely stream some Dark Souls. And if Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is actually good for trick shotting, I'm going to be doing that too. Is she being facetious, or is she just fucking... blah. I totally lost. Fuck it. I'm just gonna post this and just like play fucking video games on my phone. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Well, I'll just end it with this, that whatever actually motivates you should be your motivation. Nothing of this, oh, he said, she said, he said, she said, uh, they want of me, oh, my family wants of me. Fuck all that fucking bullshit. What motivates you? Like, what is, like, the innocent motivation? Me just wanted to play video games. That's just, like, such an innocent thing. At least in my eyes. I know a lot of people will be like, it's not innocent, it's stupid, selfish. This is like, I just wanna freaking play video games. I want to, in a simulation reality, destroy y'all. Because that's just what would happen if we started trying to fight. Because God, He blesses people. He blesses the people He cares about with the capability that will just fucking dismantle you. It's not to say that, in a video game reality that I'm going to be deathless. I'm going to be dying. People are going to be coming after me. Mistakes, in a sense, do happen. Will happen. It's just, I will have the best KD. I will have most likely the most amount of kills. With a sniper or something. While everyone's going try hard with the fucking submachine guns and shit. And that's, of course, why I got into trick shotting. It's just the game itself, which people spent, like years getting better at, of just spraying a UMP-45 at people and noob tubing and shit. That, that was entertaining enough for them. The whole while, I'm fucking doing, 1080 fucking just tricks on them. Off buildings, no scoping. Basically just for, the clips, just for the... And just for the fun, and just to also show how much better we are at the game. I really liked trick shotting. There was a whole community in it that was actually an awesome community. It was comparable to the Indigo Children or whatever or just basically what will be the rebellion generation in my eyes. That will save this planet. Because what was basically going on there is everyone had the option. Everyone had the option of choosing all this bullshit, choosing all these easy routes, choosing all this stupid shit. But trick shotters, we looked at all that shit and we were like, this is dull, bland, and completely fucking monotonous and boring and stupid. And basically just dumb, waste of our energy. And so what we're gonna do is style on you motherfuckers and do all this crazy shit that doesn't, we don't care about the what's gonna get us the dub in on our stats. We don't care about what's gonna get us the dub on our stats. We care about what's gonna get us the dub in our fucking actual fucking life, in our psychologies, in a spiritual way. What's gonna get us that dub there? Is pushing ourselves to our absolute limit and doing the craziest thing we can do, and coming out on top. Even if you missed and it was a suicide high-rise shot, and you died and you missed, and the round just ended, it was like, oh man, it was better than what it would have been of just two tryhards being like, I'm better. And that's, a decent way to draw out the difference between people who subscribe to this society and those of us like me who see it as way too base and dull and completely unless one had the desires to lead them like a carrot to a donkey through the fucking system. Oh, I want a woman, so we'll be stuck around women if we sign up for a job. They'll be stuck around me. And we'll just work our way in for the next 3 fucking years into someone's heart. And it's like, a rock star comes around and steals your heart in half a fucking millisecond. And there really wasn't that much of a difference in original capability between those people. It was just the different life choices that they had chosen. And I myself, I shied away from singing. I shied away from singing and dancing throughout my life. Just because I never, reached out and pushed myself to just, manifest it and keep it going, keep that thing going so that I could keep manifesting with magnificence, one might say. Manifesting with that good flow. Not making mistakes, basically. And, but there was all this just sideline self-doubt, self-hate bullshit that literally ruined my life. Didn't just make it so I couldn't sing, and just all this other shit. But you just gotta reach out and fucking start singing and get that experience of you actually being good at the things that other people they revere if other people do. It's we all have that potential for gold. We just have to refine ourselves into that gold. We're like bronze, and we just gotta keep condensing ourselves until not condensing it. Regardless, I'm probably about to end the video. Yeah, well, you can all be stars. And it's not society that allows us to see and become these stars. It's not society. See, we would have been around people our whole lives anyways if we weren't all trapped in school systems, trapped at a job. We would have been around the planet to be around each other. We would have been around each other naturally. What would be going on? There would just be people building stages for concerts. There would be people hanging up neon lanterns on street corners. It just generally seems to be that people end up thanking the system and not God. Now let's thanking the system for who they became when it's totally irrelevant. The system is irrelevant. You would have become probably what was the star that you ended up becoming. You would have become that way earlier without the system. Forcing you to be stuck around bullies your whole fucking life for years straight or years straight at a time. if shit was natural, we wouldn't be stuck around that bullet. We would be able to fucking leave immediately. We would never have had to spend a second around that piece of shit who we didn't want to be around. And that piece of shit probably wouldn't have veered towards us in the first place. Probably would have been off on the sidelines, just like smelling himself and looking over, see what we're doing. Oh, I hope I didn't piss myself enough last night, or too much last night. Oh, yeah. You got everything you need besides experience to be a star. All you gotta do is just keep trusting yourself, keep manifesting, keep outpouring, and you will become, and living by the truth that will reveal itself to you over your life, that we can all feel, sense, and talk about, and discuss, relate with. The truth is inarguable. It's whether or not we can all set our eyes upon it or not. And the real general truth about our lives is that we're allowing other humans to fuck our entire lives over. Not only the outlook of our entire lives and all the innards of our physical lives, but also synthetically, they're gonna fucking give you as many unnatural chemicals as they can to fuck you up, fuck up your DNA, to materialize you, to make you the nothingness that they need you to be in order for them to be able to appreciate you being around. So otherwise, you're just going to be giving them the finger and telling them to fuck off as they're trying to rape you. But, if you're nothingness, you're going to be giving them the sliver of what they need to delude themselves into the idea that you're actually enjoying yourself. That's where I'm gonna end it. Exclamations. Emphasis. God bless y'all. Hopefully one person makes it all the way to this point in the video. Have a nice day. I hate that. No, don't have a nice day. Not don't have a nice day, but Jesus, I'm just mulligan. Stay strong, and you will find the strong people who will make your life the dream you didn't know it could be. God bless. Strong will be with the strong as the weak with the weak.